The National Prayer Breakfast is a yearly event held in Washington, D.C. in February, organized by the cult, the Fellowship Foundation, otherwise known as the Family. Superficially, it functions as an open forum for political, social, and business elite to assemble and pray together. The Family, however, is an invisible or clandestine organization recognized for strongly influencing powerful public figures. The breakfast was organized by Abraham Vereide in Seattle, where William Branham likely connected to other ministers in attendance. And in 1953, Vereide moved the organization to Washington, where its successors assumed leadership roles. Shortly after the Family moved to Washington, Shakarian started holding his annual convention in Washington, and William Branham began attending the National Prayer Breakfast. Branham mentioned this in the 1954 sermon, The Great Coming Revival and the Outpouring of the Holy Spirit. And there's a photograph of William Branham at the event with Richard Nixon. According to Branham, he went to the prayer breakfast on behalf of the Full Gospel Businessmen's International, led by Shakarian. And both Branham and the Full Gospel Businessmen associated together with powerful figures in Washington. Through the National Prayer Breakfast, Branham himself became connected to the Vice President. And after the breakfast, Vice President Nixon and several state senators allegedly held private meetings in William Branham's home. The Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship continued to attend the National Prayer Breakfast long after William Branham's death, and continued to influence key figures in Washington. As late as 1983, Shakarian was a chairman of the committee and invited President Ronald Reagan to speak in a gospel businessmen's meeting in Detroit. You can learn this and more on william-branham.org.